Good morning, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming. My name is Severio Mara. I represent PelletPatch. We're a nationwide company. I'm the Director of Sales for the United States and Canada. I want to introduce you our CEO, Stephen Garber, to explain to you about our product. Stephen, go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you. It's very favorable. We're actually standing here in front of the same hall that we repaired on March 15th of this year. And I want to explain to you what went into this hole and what we think is very interesting and should be beneficial to you down here in Charlotte. We make a product and we're going to pass out sales kits. You'll all get samples. They'll have these little, in this case they're red pellets. And what's in these pellets are all the ingredients that you would have to mix in an asphalt plant. Bitumen, Portland, hydrated lime. In our particular case, we're actually adding into this material rubber from waste tires, so you get true, and for pothole patching, it's a little bit of overkill, but you get the same benefit of the rubber that they would pave on a major highway. And now that we've made these pellets, which can be stored 24/7, 365 days a year, in a nice, cool, dry place, they don't degrade. There are new applications that can be achieved by virtue of the fact that we have these pellets. So we've created PelletPatch for the purpose of using this premium material for repairing the pesky problem of potholes, utility cuts, and it enables you, without having to go to a hot plant, you don't have to send the crews or wait online, you go right to the job site, hot mix asphalt on demand. Material comes out of various deployment systems, which we'll share with you in a second. At 325 degrees, it's compacted at 325 degrees, and as a result, because you're actually putting down hot mix asphalt, you get a repair that's going to last. I just want to point out here on this road, pretty heavy traffic road, there are a lot of reflective cracks on the road. When the cracks come to the pothole that we repaired 9 months ago, there's no more reflective cracking because the energy from the cracks is getting absorbed by the rubber that's inside the content of the material. We have 2 deployment systems right now for our pellets, and our equipment, or the equipment that you would own, is manufactured by MB, which is a 100-year-old American company that specializes in building equipment for road maintenance and other municipal services. The system that we're going to demonstrate today is what we call the APM, or Asphalt Patch Master. It's a tow-behind trailer that takes our pellets, which we pre-mix for you in a bag with aggregate. We're using local North Carolina 78M today for the purpose of doing the demo. It could be spec to whatever particular aspects that you want to cover. Each of the bags has 35 pounds of material, and it's in the proper proportions of pellets, so you get the appropriate binder content. The machine can take 6 bags at a time, so it can make anywhere from 35 pounds up to 210 pounds, roughly an 8-minute cycle. The first one of the day is always the longest, so it might take us a little bit longer today just to get started, and the time will vary based on the ambient temperature. But in 8 minutes, out comes, you'll see material that's going to go right into the hole. It gets laid out the same way you rake it out, the way you would with ordinary asphalt. You tamp it down. With whatever tampers you use, we recommend either a plate tamper or a vibratory tamper to get the right compaction. And within a few minutes, the hole cools down, pick up your cones, and go on into the next repair. While you're doing the repair, you can already set the machine to do the next cycle of material, whether you need it here or the next job. And by the time you're ready to start, you have the next hole repaired, your material will be ready. We also have here today this machine, which is our next generation of asphalt on-demand machines. And it essentially does the same thing that the little machine does. You get the same hot mix asphalt, but instead of buying the material in the 35 pounds premix mix mix where you've already done the measurements, the machine carries the materials in bulk, which you buy in bulk, both the pellets and the local aggregate, and it actually runs on a computer program that will pre-measure based on the size. That machine can get up to 500 pounds per load, and also roughly 10 to 12 minutes for a maximum load. And the difference, obviously, it's a much more expensive system, and the difference would be in terms of the decision which way to go would be whether you want to be sourcing your own materials or you want us to sell it to you bulk with the aggregate. We feel blessed to come back to this exact spot 9 months almost to the day, because when we go around your state and all over the country, we get a little bit of skepticism. Hey guys, it's a great idea and concept. Does it work?
Does it work?
Does it work? It works. I mean, you can't. We were here. I don't know if some of the crew is here, but I don't think we can say anything more than just to point to this as the result. I'd like to entertain any questions that you may have.
What kind of money is portable? I'm sorry.
Portable, basic model on an 8-foot trailer, 725. We're running some specials now, so we'll talk about that. We sell it also on a 16-foot trailer, so it's a little bit more money, a couple $1,000 more. So we sell the material in pallets of 80. So the 16-foot trailer can carry 2 pallets at a time. It's a small trailer, you can load the materials you can pick up or whatever. A little sturdier truck for a 16-footer to pull the load. Small truck for the mower to F-150 or similar type vehicle.
What about the material? What's the price on it? Say it's 80 pounds.
Each 35-pound bag is $11.50. And
there's 80 on a pallet.
80 on a pallet. If you buy a complete trailer load, which will bulk discount on it. Basic price is $11.50. Ma'am?
How long can you keep it on the trailer?
Okay. Well, the question is, once you make the material, you need to actually put it down right away, or can you keep it on the trailer? So the material will lose its temperature. It's actually coming out closer to 340. We recommend that you want to put it in the hull and compact it as close to 320 as possible, so you'll get the greatest amount of durability. We do make an attachment on the truck, not on the little truck, on the big truck, like in the chute. We have on the big trailer, we have a chute that has a heating device under it, so you can keep it warmed up if, let's say, you made too much. But I want to point out, because it brings up another issue. Not only are you getting the convenience of being able to make the hot mix on the spot, but you're also, in terms of cost, you're no longer taking the amount of asphalt that the hot plant says you got to take. You got to take 3 tons, 5 tons. You're only making what you need, so there's no waste. So you'll make, listen, some holes are going to need more than 200 pounds, some are going to need less, but you're never going to end up at the end of the day with hundreds of pounds of asphalt that you didn't use because you only made it as you needed it. And that's one of the, when you start to analyze the cost of the material, waste is a big factor, and it's not always calculated in terms of what materials cost. You can say, oh, it costs us $60 per ton to get hot mix, it's more expensive, but it's hot mix when they'll give it to you, when the plant is open.
And it's sitting online, I'm sure many of you sat online at the plant where you have to call up the morning before.
Any other questions? All right, well, let's go fill a bottle.